my bunk. Ready? Come with me to my bunk. Okay.
I'm Tatiana De Maria, and I play in a band called Tat, and we're from London, England, and we're just here on Warped Tour at the moment. It's weird because you grow up with dreams. Everybody grows up with dreams and things they really want to do and things that their heart tells them they want to do. And I suppose when you get to high school, things start getting in the way, getting grades, actually getting by in life and accepting certain responsibilities. And I think that's one thing that hasn't really changed with me, is that maybe my desires were that strong, maybe my heart was just pounding that hard. But I think by the time I got to 16, I was in high school, and I really wanted to be an astrophysicist. And this is really random, but academically, like what school and everything, where that had taken me had been like, I want to do physics, and that was part of my heart too. But there was a part of me that my whole life just had been really, I don't know, in awe and inspired by a more creative side to stuff, music, expression. And I think by the time I got to 16, I was like, wow, okay, well, this is what I want to do. But it was more just something that was inbuilt in me. It sounds really weird, and I'm sorry if I'm going on really long. You can cut and edit and do your thing, right?
Yeah, we're good. That's
okay.
Perfect.
So basically, I think it's more just something that you accept, that you get to a point and you're like, okay, what am I going to do with my life? And up to the age of about 16, 17, I was like, astrophysics, music, and then I just naturally fell into music, and I was like, you know what, I'm just doing this, and this is just what my heart's telling me to do. And as cheesy as that sounds, so I think I just felt very lucky that at an earlier age rather than a later age, I was able to go, right, this is what I want to do, this is what I am going to do, and just do it. And I have a lot of friends who are my age now, who are older than me, and who are still confused about what they want to do and still don't know which path they want to take, and are still trying to remember what their heart told them as a kid, and still trying to remember those days and what their dreams were, and now are finding it hard to fit it into their lives. And I think Erin said something really interesting this morning. There's a lady on the tour called Erin, and she had said her parents had told her to have a backup plan, and she was like, but if you're going to follow your heart, there is no backup plan. It's like, that's it, you do it. If you have a backup plan, you're not really going for it, and I kind of agree with that. I had to take a leap of faith and just go, fine, I'm not gonna study, I'm not gonna get a degree and have a backup plan. I'm just gonna do this and deal with whatever consequences I have when I get to that stage later in life and I go, wow, I'm a bum and that totally failed. Let's try something else. I want to be a musician and be able to afford somehow at some point in my life just the largest telescope and space observatory that the planet has ever seen, which is bullshit, because ultimately that costs a fuckload of money, and no single financer is going to be able to do that. But it was a dream I had, and I definitely, your brain starts to deteriorate from the age of 23 onwards, and I've just hit 23, so I'm thinking, crap, I'm gonna, my neurons are slowing down, they're kind of dying, but I just think, to me, I balanced it out. I went, I'm young, I take it. When I'm older, I'm never going to do this, but I will have time on my hands to study, even if my brain's a little slow. But right now, I'm taking advantage of the fact that I have 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 lungs and a heart, and I'm just going to use them and the best I can, really. What I've learned over the last few years is I'm very stubborn, and I have a big heart, but that controls me. My head doesn't control me, and I suffer from that in love because I will always follow my heart. I feel really cheesy saying all this, I hope you realise. But anyway, but that's, it's as simply as I can put it. I do things possibly irrationally, like, going, okay, I want to put out our record in the US, we got Warped Tour, we were very happy about it, and I said, okay, fine, and to do this, I'm just gonna move. So I got us visas. We'd been touring the UK and Europe for a long time, and we were happy with it, but we had opportunity here, and I had a lot of friends who were like, I can't afford to go to the US, I can't do this, I can't do that, and we were like, well, look, it's the next step for us, we've been doing this. So I sold everything I had and got myself a visa and came out here, and I stayed in New York for 3 months. I found an apartment, did whatever I needed to do to kind of just, live there and float while we prepared Warped Tour, an album release or something. And it's like Kevin Lyman threw me a bone and basically said, have Warped Tour. and I went, crap, okay, let's do it. Let's do the album, let's put everything together. And I think I suppose maybe that's what my music career consists of, people throwing a bone here and there, you know, if we're ever lucky, and us doing everything in our power to make those things happen, to take every opportunity. And I think that's what...
So this is where you live, huh?
That's what, like, you know, following your dreams is about. That's what taking risks is about. It's basically taking advantage of every opportunity. Do you guys want to come on and we'll...
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Okay.
You're fine.
Sorry.
You're fine. We can edit, or we can keep your cute dogs.
Okay.
Hi, babies.
Will it kill continuity if I suddenly have Tanner on my lap?
No, here.